Good morning, students. Now let us continue with the next experiment. The next experiment, that is experiment number 7. This is meant for the spotting. That is, these slides and specimen which we are going to speak right now, these are asked for spotting. So, our experiment, the aim of our experiment is to identify the common disease causing organisms. There are certain organisms which causes certain diseases in our body, right? So here we are going to talk about 3 organisms in a row. The first organism is Ascaris, for which I will show you the specimen of male and female both. The second organism is Entamoeba histolytica, whose slide I will be showing you today. And the third organism is Plasmodium, which will also be represented through a slide. Now in detail, we will talk about these 3 organisms, that how are they and what diseases do they cause. As I told you about 3 organisms, let us see the first one, that is Ascaris. Ascaris belongs to kingdom Animalia and it belongs to phylum Nematihelminths or nematode. Now Ascaris are common intestinal parasite of human beings. They are found in the intestine. Their body is long, as you can see here, the body is long and cylindrical in shape and the ends are tapered. In both the cases you can see the ends are tapered here, right? And here the sexes are separate. You can see 2 specimens here. One is male, this one. The first one is male Ascaris and the second one here is female Ascaris, right? And the difference between the 2 is, in males you can see the end of the male Ascaris, they are curved. You can see here in the specimen the end is curved, but it is not curved in case of female. That is the basic difference between the 2. And the next thing is, the females are longer as compared to males. Here in this length of the female you can comparatively see they are longer as compared to that of males. The females, the size in females varies from 20 to 40 centimeter long, and in males the size varies from 15 to 30 centimeter long. And they have a tail which is ventrally, the males, they have a tail which is ventrally curved, as you can see here in the specimen. Now, these Ascaris, they are the parasite and they are found inside the host body, especially in the intestine, and they are responsible for causing irritation of intestinal mucosa, leading to toxic production, which further leads to irritation in intestine and blockage of intestine. Now let us move on to the next organism, that is Entamoeba histolytica. Let us view this under the microscope as we are showing it through a permanent slide here. Now let us see how it appears under the microscope. Now the common feature which is which you identify through the microscopic view, is that it has a semi-permeable membrane which is known as plasma lemma, and it has a single nucleus, and the contractile vacuoles in Entamoeba is absent, and the reproduction of this organism occurs by binary fission. This is about its identification features. Now let us talk about the disease which it causes and the symptoms. Now, when the person is affected through this organism causes severe pain in their abdomen, and it causes a disease called amoebic dysentery. Let us move on to the third organism, that is Plasmodium. Now let us view Plasmodium under the microscope and see how it appears. Plasmodium belongs to kingdom Protista and its genus is Plasmodium and species is vivax. So the scientific name is Plasmodium vivax. It is a pathogenic blood parasite of man and other vertebrates. The life history of Plasmodium is completed in the body of two hosts. That is, it is a parasite and it lives in two hosts to complete its life cycle once. The first host is man, which is an intermediate host, and the main host is female Anopheles mosquito. The asexual cycle is passed in man by the process of multiple fission. That is, it reproduces by multiple fission. Sexual cycle is completed in mosquito involving gametogamy and sporogamy. When an infected female Anopheles mosquito bites a man, sporozoites are introduced into the blood, from where they reach in the liver cells through the bloodstream and multiply and cause infection. Plasmodium basically causes malaria, and the symptoms of malaria include fever and flu-like illness, including shaking chills, headache, muscle ache and tiredness. If not promptly treated, they may cause kidney failure, mental confusion, coma and even death. Malaria can be treated with drugs such as chloroquine, quinine, etc. Thank you.